All right. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, man. I'm back at the desk, yeah. I think I'm in for the night. I ran around. I did my pilgrimage, right? Let me plug this up, man, so I can start charging some of my devices. But I made my pilgrimage, right? Um, I feel good. Ah, man, that shit ain't gonna stay in there. Fuck it. I'll fuck with it later. But yeah, I made my pilgrimage. Ready to do some reactions, right? Now, unfortunately, I did not set it up how I wanted it to be set up. Let's get a couple of y'all up in here first. Oh man, somebody's already in here. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I ain't even shared this yet. Hit the like button, man. I want to make sure I'm sounding good. I ain't even shared this yet. Hit the like button. Well, I sound good, man. Now you know I just touched back down. I was out running around. I was chopping it up with my guys. I was telling them the real. I was like, yo, you ever notice when you really got motion and you fall back, they be like, yo, I got some real value. Right? I got real value. That's what I started noticing because I've been falling back. I've been going hard in the paint, um, getting the desk rocking off. Look, 18 in the building. You look like the dude who wanted to sell a rap beat at $68 million. Do I? Man, I could use that. Thank you. Thank you. What do I hold on, are you still in here? What do I look like now? Look, you said I look like that. What do I look like now when I get up? And you see that on my waist right there. What do I look like now? See that right there? What do I look like now? Huh? Do I still look like somebody that wants to sell a rap beat? What do I look like now? Huh? Just tell me. What do I look like now? You said I look like that was a good one, man. What's your name, B Nas? What did I look like now when I just got up? Do I still look like I want to sell a rap beat for 68 million? Look, do one more time. What do I look like now? Huh? I still want to sell a rap beat? Do I still want to sell a rap beat? Huh? He said, bro, just seeing the background. All right. What do I look like now, huh? But thank you for your comment, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Um, y'all want to do some reactions tonight, man. A lot of content. Because unfortunately, I can't, I can't remix none of those what's the name videos yet. The what fucking the guy, man. You know the guy. Freaking Max. tracks, NYC. I won't be able to remix none of those till tomorrow morning. So I guess I got to do something else, right? So I said, why not come back on, um, and just put out some more content, right? Stream a little bit because it is cold outside, right? So let me go over here to my IG, right? If you know, I still love basketball. I just don't watch it like I used to, right? Um, he said, I know you have, yeah, you funny, man. I like you, man. He said, I know you have at least one song, even I have one. It's ass, but it's something. Oh, man. Yes, man, you funny, man. I don't have, yo, look, I do, right? Matter of fact, before we get started, look, I'll play some of my brother's catalog. He's out there. He's a wild boy. Look, here. You still in here? Stay in here for a second. I got something for you. Give me 2 seconds. Hopefully this will help my brother get his shit on track. He's still out there rapping. Let's go over here. 68 million right here. He's a rapper. What was his page? Jack Gist, Jackal, Jack. See if it comes up, man. Now I own this music, so this is my shit. Nah, that ain't. Maybe it's this right here, Jack Gist. It's been so long. I can play this shit because, like I said, video, so I don't, I don't have to risk a copyright strike. I knew that call was coming right there. It never fails. Those are the watchers at the wall. The people that call you when you start going live streaming, those are the watchers at the wall. Just come on the live stream support, man. Don't call now. You see me streaming. Here we go. Here we go. It came up. It came up. All right. Here goes one of the songs right here. Can I get 68 million for this, man? Uh 68 million you said, right? I got one song.
They want a fresh golf ball,
See it?
fucking they bitch. Leave the skinny pants for the
Thank
skinny
you.
slim chicks, man.
Here we go, right here.
Nobody knows. DJ may know a lot for sure. It's some
There
shit
you go.
that you
Check it
don't
out.
know.
This is
Flawless
early
real
source right here.
Renaissance rumble. Still Will Allen. Cali, Kalahari, Suffolk, real deal while you smiling.
Right?
What it does, that does
This
this.
is early
Whatever the
director.
subject, it feels
Producer
good to
right
your
here.
spirit. It triggers the eardrum, earlobe wants to listen. Your ass wants to move, and your feet want to shuffle. Shovel packs want to move.
Right here. There we go. You gonna learn.
What's necessary, anything otherwise uncivilized. Don't think so, yes, it's very like double D's, but her nipples are hairy. Ew, she's
JAKAL, we turn up.
Conduct C notes, Bill G stack. I'm a
JAKAL, we turn up.
L's we turn up, L's we turn up. Speed up,
You gonna learn. Rest in peace to that young man right there. He passed away, man. That was little A Money, man. He died a couple months, like a month ago, man.
And hairstylist. She
Man, that's why I played this, man. Little A Money, he's a grown man now. He's around out there
for just to feel
Shinnecock Bay, man.
lounge playing
There he is again, man.
USA. I'm in my comfort zone, a hunter's home. Flakes all around chasing you. I never been to the island you from, but I stay on the app
That's
with
the
the
East,
name
that's
of
the
the
Hudson River
island
right
where
there,
you
man.
from. Asking if my record's extra good, why would you? Talent and balance in the slums, yawning. Let this be a real pause in the mix of all this bubblegum shit. And these clowns be chewing other niggas' coattails. You pick the most humid and warmest day to boat sail. Should've waited for a windstorm, then you might have.
It's a lot of good content right here, man.
Else we turn up. else we burn up, else we don't see.
They put him in the dope thing. Yeah, he put yeah, look at me whipping it, man.
Love people back if they love you, we
Whipping
might
it,
not
whipping it,
agree.
man.
Keys to try
I'm
to
gonna
cut
get
us
A
in.
money, man. Rest in peace to A money, man.
Love people back if they love you, we might not agree. Keys to understand.
And look at that Lambo right there. Them Lambos was fire, right?
That album is coming.
Big ol'
Not
A money right there. Yo, he just passed away, man. 24 years old, man. 24 years old, man. That's his father. His raft flipped over in the Shinnecock Bay out there, man. It flipped over, man. That's my little cousin. That was my little cousin. Passed away, man. Passed away, man. But there you go. There you have it, man. How was that for the music, right? That's vintage source experience, man. Content, man. Right there, man. I've been doing my thing for quite some time, man. Quite some time. Overlooked, but can't overlook no more because my receipts are so stamped all over the game, right? I seen somebody today, and I gotta call this shit out, man, because it's nasty out here, right? Motherfuckers want to be media, they want to do everything, right? Now, for those of y'all that don't know, right? I've been with the boxing thing behind the scenes, getting sponsorships. If your bread is up and your money is right, I'll get you a patch on a fighter's trunk. I'm seeing other people attempting to do these things now, right? They like I said, man, this game is just so nasty, right? The game to me is just disgusting because people won't acknowledge you, or they won't act like they watch you, but then damn they try to copy everything you do. Everything you do. They can't hit the like button for the things you do, but they have the audacity to keep copying. But now, like I said, I done switched it up with this AI motion and the artwork and the literature and all that. So it's like I'm on a different wave, man. Real media now, like my uncle said. Wait, let me throw my uncle up, man, real quick. Shout out to him. He's killing the game down there in Texas, right?
Hey, yeah, shout out to Jackal, man. Jackal Fitness. They've been rocking for a long time, man.
Yes, baby.
They've been rocking for a long
Real
time.
media, baby.
That just showed it rocking for a long time, man. Those were early rap videos, man. I had to get out the game though, man. The rap game, the music game. I see where it was going, where it's at now, man. A lot of goofies, a lot of goofy homosexual weirdos in that field, man. I was never with that shit. You heard? I like women, man. I'm a baby maker, man. You can't respectfully, you can't make a baby with another man. Can you? Right? I like to make babies, man. Question, put it in the comments, man. Can you make a baby with another man? You know, can you do that? Let me know. Let me know. Can y'all do that, man? Can you do that, man? This is just reaction source, man. 5 in the building. We got 5 likes, man. Hit the like button, donate to the channel, right? Hit the like button and donate to the channel. Please. Those are all free things to do, right? I want to go over here. Right? He said, I mean, some women nowadays will call themselves men. A lot of women. That's a lot. You ain't never lying there, brother. That's why a lot of women are on their own. Because they don't know how to be they want to be the man. Right? They want to be the man. They want to be the man. But look, I got this right here. I remember going to a couple Iona games, man. Look at this dunk right here, y'all. Look at this dunk. Y'all want to see a dunk? Watch this dunk right here. Oh my God, this right here. Raise the roof. This looked almost fake. Watch this shit. Ah, damn, did y'all see that? I'm not gonna play the audio, but god damn, did you see that dunk? He climbed him. He used his momentum. Oh man, that is a great poster right there. If he doesn't do nothing else in his collegiate basketball career, that right there is something he will talk about for the remainder. Right? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that, man? Put it in the comments if you've seen that, man. Bro floated. Yeah, he did, right? That's a good one. I'm highlighting that. I look, you see what happens? You put a fire comment. That is exactly what he did. And I'm not going to steal your comment. I'm going to play this back, and you are absolutely correct. He floated. He really did. Look at this shit. He floated in the air. When he hit, when they ran and crossed paths, he floated up higher and threw it down on him. Look. Oh, man. God damn. Man, I still love basketball. Basketball was my first love before boxing. All the Knicks games I went to. I was, right now the Knicks are rocking and rolling. I was with the Knicks when they sucked. When the Knicks sucked, I was there every day. Take a hold, made a lot of money. Cause that's what I used to do. I would switch my hustles up, right? I was like, cause I'm a hustler by trade. If you know, you know. And you can make a lot of money selling Knicks tickets. And that's what I would do. Me and my guy, shout out to Big Dog Nate. We would go half on Knicks season tickets, and then we would divide it up. Right, we would divide up all the games and make our money. We'll go. Listen, it pays for itself. It pays for itself, man. Right? Because they set you up where you can resell your tickets. It pays for itself. You can go see. I seen so many games for free. I sold a lot of games. I seen like the who's who, man. Rest in peace to Kobe, Allen Iversons, Steph Curry's. Like the new wave guys now, I really haven't really gotten into a lot of them because I don't really frequent it no more. But the older the Kevin Durant, like I said, all those guys, I seen them all. Kyrie Irving, all those guys. I've been to too many games to name. I had Nets tickets. I used to do the Nets as well. It's decent money to make, man. And it's a legal hustle. It's not no hustle where you be like, you make a sale, you like, damn, the police might lock me up for this sale. Right? You like, man, the police might lock me up for this sale. This guy, man, stop calling me, please. That's why I said hold on call. Because you know what it is? When you've been streaming like how I do now, you pick up on tendencies. Certain people want to call you because they do the shit on purpose. They do the shit on purpose. Look, this is a nonsense call. You're calling on purpose about nothing, right? Because you see me streaming. Just come on the stream. Expose yourself on the stream. Say, I'm watching you, man. That's me calling. Pick up. Thank you so much, man. He said, need to go, man. I'll subscribe. I'll check some of your videos later. Thank you. Please share the content as well. But that was an amazing dunk right there. That dunk was spectacular. What do y'all think about that, man? There's a couple more y'all in here, man. Y'all looking for the boxing, huh? Look, this is the goal right here. Put a dub. By the end of this live stream, I want to have $20, man. Right? Let me put that in the chat real quick. The goal is $20, man. So this is a $20 live stream. I'll be watching these guys. They be talking about they be doing $1,000 live streams and all that. All I want is 20, man. Give me 20. Minimum wage in New York, I believe it just went up. This is more than minimum wage. So if I stay on for $20, man, please, right? But let's move on, man. let's move on real quick. We're gonna stay on the IG. We're gonna stay on the IG. But man, that dunk was crazy, right? Look at Jahad Tucker. He's down there in Vegas. I think he's trying to get some work at the. Too bad he's not on that card, man. But he's down there with Keyshawn and Shakur and all them because they're all in Vegas. I guess they're using him as a spawn partner. Shout out to Tobias Harris, man. Let's keep it with basketball. This guy right here, born in Islip, I believe. They relocated to Weekly Heights, Dix Hills area, affluent family. All the brothers, Cabal. He went to Lehigh for a bit, then came back home to Hills West. Was in the NBA. I remember when I seen him. I seen him at a fight at the Barclays Center, right? With my brother. And this was many. And I was so excited to see him, right? And I think I scared him, right? Because I screamed, right? I was like, yo, he came out of the VIP and I seen him, right? And I ran down on him. I think I was too aggressive, man. If you know me, you know me, right? But I think I was like too aggressive, right? And I was like, yo, Tobias. Right? I ran down. He was with his wife. He got a wife. This the girl he's with now. I remember vividly. I don't think she was his wife at the time. And I ran down on him. He gave it up. Yeah, if I was doing what I do now, I probably would have interviewed him. Had the what's name, but I wasn't on it like how I am now, right? But we talked, and I was like, yo, I told him some shit, right? Hold on. I was like, yo, Tobias. Because I used to go to a lot of basketball games, right? I'll be at a lot of basketball games. So I was like, yo. I was like, you putting on. I think at this time he was playing for, because, he played for a couple different teams. He might have been with the 76ers. No, he was with the Milwaukee Bucks. Because he used to play Bucks too. And I was like, yo, you that dude, man. Because Long Island, we have some hitters. Danny Green. These are all Suffolk guys. Danny Green. But then Tobias Harris was the new wave, right? And I was just super excited to see him. But I think I scared him. But all them Cabal, he got another brother that's a lot taller than him. He plays overseas, Tyler Harris. Matter of fact, Tyler liked it this post. Because I couldn't tag Tobias. Tobias, some of the celebrities, the real celebrities, because he's a celebrity, he's an NBA player. They have on their social media accounts where you can't tag them. That's just how they do. I get it, because you probably get 1 million fans that try to tag you, if that makes any sense, right? But yeah, this came out good. Because like I said, Slack. I did the Lloyd Daniels one. And I did it the way I wanted to, because I wanted to prove a point. Like, if you put out shit and it's false information, people be quick to try to jump on it and shoot you down. Last I checked, in the group, it has over 20 likes, no comments though. Now the Lloyd Daniels one I put out yesterday, 81 likes, too many comments. Matter of fact, let me look. I'll tell you right now how many it got. There's still, look, the post is over a day old. People are still trying to tear me down about it. Still to this day. Look, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. It has, look, the guy just recently commented. Look, 86, it's up to 86 likes, 71 comments, right? They're still shooting me down. Look, and I put my disclaimer up there. Nobody liked the disclaimer. Look. All right, the last one. The system failed him crazy. Okay, that's not killing me. Damn, look, they did all the ghetto legends really did good in the pros. Terrible post, look. Terrible post. Look, I'll give him the thumbs up. It's a terrible post because you're not reading. You're exactly who I'm talking about, right? Look, he's exactly who I'm talking about. Look what I said, right? I said this post just proves my point. You want engagement, put up false information, and watch everybody jump out their seats to correct you. That is what they are doing. They're all correcting me, right? Put out proper news, verified sources, accurate, and they'll scroll right past it. That's what they are doing right here with this one. This one right here, only 18 likes. The one with false information, a terrible AI thumbnail, 86 likes and over 75 comments, right? Look what I said. No comments, no conversations. 9 times out of 10, they won't even hit the like button. The algorithm does not reward truth, it rewards reaction. But hey, what do I know? And that's exactly what you see taking place. The Lloyd Daniels one was debate. He didn't go to Lincoln. I told them to mix it up. I said, yo, and he got game Jesus Shuttlesworth, life, and Lloyd Daniels, and give me the motion. And that's what they did. Great job, man. But you see, it got that post going. People are still commenting on that, man. People are still commenting on that, man. But yeah, that was my post right there. Man, here's another one that I be sparking. I like this right here. This is pretty cool. This is a guy. Look, lead by example. See his son digging him. His son is watching his dad and beating on the bag. Maybe a future world champion, man. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. He's watching his dad, right? And he's getting busy too. So that was kind of cool to me to watch that, right? Here is another fire post where I just, basically exposing the game, man. Like I'm not an influencer, but damn, everybody's copying. Everybody copies, man, but they don't watch me, right? They don't watch. Shout out to CW Thumbnails. They don't watch, man. Right? They don't watch, man. Working designs now, man. How's the content looking? Look. How's the content looking? They don't watch, man. But damn, motherfuckers is managers and all this other shit now, right? At first, there's one particular dude, right? He wanted to be media. And then when he realized that you actually have to, in order to be media, you gotta really go to a fight. You gotta do shit. Because what he tried to do was, yo, this nigga was so obsessed with me and wanting to copy me. He went and bought a camera, a weak ass camera. He was using the camera look. The video that I played earlier with my brother, that was 14 years ago. He was using one of those cameras. I've been stopped using those type of cameras, man. I've been stopped. That was 14, but he went and bought one of those. He thought he was going to take my spot. Still haven't put out no real work, right? But this is what he did. He had one of those cameras, and then when he realized, it takes more than just having a camera to be media, he didn't want to be media no more. He thought he was just going to sit around and organize no motion streams. And now, like I said, fast forward, he still has no motion. No motion at all. His catalog, yeah. Your catalog is like this, bro. It is, man. But hey, what do I know, right? What do I know? Oh, all right. Penny Hardaway was cold, man. I'm not gonna play the music on this. And he had some bad banging sneakers. Look, that was against the Knicks. Oh, he did the Knicks dirty, man. Injuries took him down. But he was cold, man. Penny Hardaway was cold, man. Him and Shaq was an ill 1-2 combo. Y'all remember them down there in Orlando? They got swept by the Houston Rockets in the finals, but they were ice cold, man. Do y'all remember that? Ugh. He's one of those guys like Brandon Roy. A lot of guys, they still have good careers, But like it's just like if they didn't have the injuries, what if? What if he played for the Knicks? Cole, look at him, Penny Hardaway, and I think he got clapped too, if I'm not mistaken, in Memphis, where he's from. Memphis is a gangster city, man. A lot of gangs and shit. If you know, right? You got, and their gun laws is like crazy, you know. But yeah, shout out to Penny Hardaway, man. That used to be my guy, Mike Pass's favorite player. Mike Passes wanted to be Penny Hardaway, man. Shout out to Mike Passes. He's doing very well too. Look at this dunk right here, though. Watch these dunks. This one right here, now he climbed and ran over that nigga, man. Now that one right there, he kind of pushed off, but it was crazy. Javante Douglas. Oh man, Zion Williams was a beast, and what's the name? That's the guy that wins all the slam dunk contests in the NBA. He plays in the G League. They let him win the dunk. Oh damn, Greg Brown just disrespected that white boy. Just disrespected him. Oh, another one right here. Law. He laid the law on your head. Disrespectful. What? Brandon Miller's in the league. He just jumped out of an airplane right there. Derrick Jones Jr., disrespectful right here. Bodied him. Just bodied him. Now that was cold, but it wasn't on nobody. It was creativity was next level. Was next level. Now this they gave that number one. There was other ones that could have been number one, but they were all banging dunks, man. They were all fire, flame dunks. How's the content looking, y'all? How's the content looking? Talk to me, man. Talk to me, man. Oh man. Right? How is the content, man? How is the content? Let's move along. Right? Now, Ness in the boxing voice. Look, it's being messy right here, y'all.
Dude coming up with probably won't.
Bro, that fight, let me tell you something. That fight might not happen, bro. Think about it. We didn't get Jermaine Ortiz Hitchens because Hitchens felt he needed a certain type of money. What is he going to expect to get to fight Keyshawn? What is he going to expect to get to fight Gary Antoine Russell?
And that's my problem, Ness, because this dude, bro, I like him, but I'm starting to like him less and less because he the biggest interview talk shitter guy. I'm gonna talk the most shit on the interview, and I'm gonna come and fight George Kambosos. Like, what the fuck is that? If he just don't fight, bro, like Gary Russell or just, the winner of Matias and this dude coming up, which probably won't.
Bro, that fight, let me tell you something.
Yo, speaking of that, the tickets ain't even selling. A lot of you guys that are out here calling yourself promoters and marketers and do all this, this was your event, man. Those tickets did not sell at all in Brooklyn. That spot is going to be empty. They probably lost a lot of money. They're going to give out a lot of tickets. The fight is this week. It's this Saturday. Nobody has bought a ticket. I think it was the Aspirin podcast posted some shit about it. I seen no tickets sold. See this is what happens, and I say this respectfully, when you use people to promote fights and promote events on social media, and you base it off of social media marketing. A lot of times you got to get out there and touch the pavement, man. All the social media shit is smoke and mirror. Like what you just seen me doing. But I did not look. The reason why I did not, and I just completely forgot, right? The reason why I did not go live when I was in Queens was because of this right here. See this right here? Y'all see that? Right? But I was just out and about. That is how you really network. You got to be out and about. But I did not go live when I was in Queens. Right? But that's how you really sell tickets. You got to be outside, man. This most of these guys that sit online and organize boxing live streams, they don't even go to the fights. Have content, outside content, right? Not gimmick content, like authentic content where you're in a gym, you're talking to a fighter. These guys, not only do they not want to acknowledge it, they can't relate to it. They can't relate to it, man. But yeah, Richard Henderson does want a lot of money. Maybe it's not him. Maybe it's his manager. He is managed by Keith Conley, right? It's a team because his manager gets paid too. So maybe Keith Conley's telling him like, "Yo," and Keith, not for nothing, Keith Conley is a hitter in the game, man. He's a hitter, man. Keith Conley is a hitter. Daffy's in here farting. So I gotta stop feeding my dogs eggs, man. I feed them eggs and they get the farting. Y'all be feeding my dogs boiled eggs. Remember, I told you what they had this morning. This morning, right? This morning I gave my dogs the rest of the beef links and hard-boiled eggs. And now Daffy is in here blowing it up, man. Look, I'm about to make my mixed toxin head, right? This is how I do. I no longer drink alcohol, y'all. So look, I do a Red Bull, a regular, right here, right? 1 part. And then I come. This is the June berry, Juneteenth, right? The June berry. This is my mixed drink here, y'all. All right. That is my mixed drink right here, y'all. That's my mixed drink. But yeah, I don't think it's just Africa too. Like I said, his manager is Keith Conley. Keith Conley has been running it up, right? Edgar Berlanga is getting big bags. Who was I talking to the other day? And we was talking about that, man. Can't recall. I'm drawing a blank. But I was talking to somebody, another manager. And I was like, yo, once you start hitting a certain level with your guys and your fighters, I think you try to move all your guys like that. And like I said, Africa is a legit champion. So maybe that's why he feels the way he feels. But, you know, shout out to the boxing voice and Ness. One of the bigger programmers. Right? Is that the guy that did the dunk? I don't know.
Yo, Penny Hardaway was going absolutely.
Yes, Penny. Penny was cold, man. That's Memphis days right there, man. That's what got him drafted, man. That and blue chips. Yeah. That's why he was the number 1 pick, man. Remember, he won number 1. Oh, man. AI is crazy. AI is crazy. The AI shit is crazy. Here goes another one of my good videos right there. Yeah, he put out a video, right? Let me go over here and play this video. Because, you know, I was getting phone calls about me speaking down on him. I did not speak down on him. You niggas is all suckers. But this is his video after I said what I said about him.
Made in my sport actually came like last year. Defended for my world title, and I had to make my weight at 135. I missed weight by like 4 pounds. I went from like the poster child to the most hated in the house.
This is smart PR work, what they did, right? He put this out yesterday, I believe, right? Yeah, 1 day ago, yesterday. Now, remember what I did? I broke down what he said about Africa. I received a lot of calls about that. They like, oh, because you look, they don't watch my content, but I received a lot of calls about that. And then this came out. But all I was saying was, um, dude did a lot of wild shit. And then he's speaking on a guy and telling a guy that he needs to be respectable. And it's like, no, bro, how many times did you bump your head? That's all I was saying. Like I said, I know his mom's in that. But my whole thing is like, don't point you and talk down on somebody when you are not the poster child. Like you did a lot of wild stunts. And then he dropped this, which is smart. It's good PR work, right? Because they're trying to clean his image up. He is fighting January 31st. And everything. Dylan, what's going on, man? Hit the like button. Thank you for pulling up. Haven't seen you over here, but thank you. Right? But I like this. This is great PR work. This is PR work.
After I missed weight, everything just fell waste. Everything just fell by the wayside. Everything just started. Everything was just horrible, really. I can say from June to November, I was lost. I didn't know when I was gonna get back in the ring. Like I was hiding from the media. Like my friend Austin and my friend Ethan, I'm talking to them like, look, I'm retired from boxing. I'm done with boxing. This was last year, June. You know what I'm saying? Because I got unfocused. After I just became a world champion, after I went to the Olympics, after I did everything I said I was gonna do, I still became unfocused. And one mistake made me feel like I wanted to quit boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me say something, right? Somebody sent this to me and I watched it. But you know what they try to say, that he's not even talking to nobody. I said, don't say that, man. I said, why would you say that? Right? I said, why would you say that, right? They was like, look, it's the oldest trick in the book. I got you. Put your stuff in the what's name? Sub to his channel, y'all, Dylan. Sub to Dylan's channel. I said, why would y'all say that? I was like, why would y'all say that? That he's not talking to nobody.
And even after I got everything I wanted. So once y'all get there and y'all getting everything that y'all want, y'all gotta stay locked in because it can get taken away just like that. We're athletes. That's the life we live. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all working towards what y'all want right now. When y'all get it, it's not enough.
But that's what I had to show. I said he was talking to a crowd, man. But they tried to make it seem like, I was like, nah, there was nothing staged about that. This is PR work right here. He's cleaning his image up, or attempting to clean his image. And I think he just got to stay in pocket. Like my man Troy Archer would say, stay in the pocket. Because one thing about Keyshawn Davis, and I remember interviewing him when he was 19, he has personality, man. And he can fight. He has the pedigree, Olympian, right? And he has personality, man. He has personality. His channel, can you put my name up to tell everybody it's up? Are you watching, Dylan? Dylan, you're not even watching the content. It's right here, Dylan. It's right there. You have no clue. You're just in the chat typing. Your name is right there, man. Sub to my channel. Yeah, sub to my channel. But it's right there. I put all your messages up. If anybody wants to sub to you, they can sub to you. But that was great PR work right there. Shout out to the businessman cleaning up his image. He's cleaning up his image, right? That is the businessman. All right, how's the content looking, y'all? Look at these chopped cheese tins. That's kind of cool, right? That's kind of cool. Look, these are the chopped cheese tins. AI is crazy, man. Look at AI. Yeah, the stuff that they do with AI now. The stuff that they do with AI now is crazy. Thank you. He said I sub to you too. Right? But AI is crazy, right? Now I remember, right? I told you I was turning up the content, right? There were guys, and I was speaking with one of my team members about guys that sit online, and I was like, they've been P-File, Thumbnail guys. Shout out to CW Thumbnail. I was like, these are these graphic guys, right? That take hours and times and hook they shit up, right? I was like, the moment I started turning my motion up with this shit, right? I was like, these guys been doing this shit forever. I was like, not only did they go underneath a rock, right? I was like, yo, not only did they go hide underneath a rock, 6'7". I was like, yo, they don't even want to acknowledge the artwork, CW thumbnails. Right? They was always trying to tell me what I needed to do. And I was like, don't worry. I got something coming. I'm just not talking on it. I got no, if you pay me, listen, shout out to you, right? Right, check this out. And I'll look out for you. Put $20 up. He said, can you make a video about me? Put $20 in the Cash App. Or super. I'll make a video about you. Put $20 up. Right? Well, I can't make a video about you either. I'm sorry. Right? And look, that's on the low side of things. That's on the low side of things, man. Right? That's on the low side of things. Normally I charge $250 an hour, man. Right? I gave you the discount because it was your birthday. Look at Ben Whitaker, aka the new school drunken master. Right? He be on his drunken master. Boop, look at that. Right? Boop. He got good footwork, right? It's cool when they do it, but eventually, if he doesn't tighten up, right? He's gonna get his block knocked off. But I like it though. He got the Emmanuel Augustus style. Boop. he got the Emmanuel Augustus style. But it's working now, like I said, against the people that he's with. CW thumbnails in the building, man. How you doing, CW? We're just doing some random reactions tonight, man. Like I said, I'm in the crib, man. It's cold out there. It's cold. He said cooking session activated. Yeah, man. Yeah, just doing some content. Starting the year off with the sauce. But that's the new school drunken master right there, Ben Whitaker. Another father, son. It's the same guy. Father, son working with his kid. Look. Yeah. Look. He may be something when he grows up. That's a nice Chevy Colorado. Shannon Cannon. Look, yo, Shannon Cannon posted something. Look. You want to see this gym right here? Look. Does this gym look familiar, y'all? Look, I want y'all to see something. Y'all always been sleeping on the Source experience. Look at this gym right here. What gym is this, y'all? Look. Y'all know what gym that is? Do y'all know what gym that is, man? That's my gym. I just walked past that gym and showed it to y'all. That is the Great Suffolk right there. I remember this spawn session. Shout out to David Flats. That's David Flats' younger brother. He could fight his ass off. He was in there with a much bigger guy. He was in there with Day the Warrior. That was Day the Warrior. Day the Warrior is a much bigger fighter than him. He was in there scrapping him. I remember that. Shannon Briggs reposted that. Views, huh? Views. That's for all you guys that always worried about views. That's Shannon Briggs posting that. He said he's dumb nice. His name is Yoshi. Right? That is David Flats' younger brother. Look, here goes my boy Chris. This is one of our guys. Top tier Chris says, came to the island for some work. Love to see it. Yes, that was Day the Warrior. That's who he was spawned right there. Day the Warrior. Day was a rough and tumble type of guy. He'd get in there and mix it up with anybody, man. Content, though, man. Content. Aaron Gordon. This little girl is a star. Look at her. She's a star. Miss Shirley. That ain't even her real name. But she's been on all the shows. What's the girl from the Dream Girl? Jennifer Hudson and all them. That little girl making moves out here, man. She is making moves. All right, we're moving right along. Content reaction. Right? There goes Floyd. It's the CW's neck of the woods. That's the infamous Mayweather Gym in Chinatown. Mayweather Gym is not a big gym if you ever been there. Now, this is Bernard King Cole, Brooklyn's finest. Brooklyn's finest, man. He was a hell of a scorer, man. Carmelo Anthony broke his record. But, Bernard King was cold, boy. If you know ball, Bernard King was cold. Yo, CW, did you see this guy right here? He tried to pull a fast one. Right? He wanted me to do a video for him. I said, yo, just give me $20, man. What's $20? He got low. Man. Right? What is $20, man? You know, my going fee is $250 an hour, man. $250 hours my consulting fee, man. It's $250, man. You want me to do a video on you? If I do a video on you, right? Let me put something in perspective real quick, right? When I put out content, I might send my content to $1 million manager and be like, yo, you might want to sign this kid. Right? The stories are out there on me of doing things like that. I might put my content might land in the hands of $1 million manager, man. Right? A manager that has $1 million budget to put on you. Right? These are facts. And all I asked you for was $20. Look, I asked you for a light dub. Right? What is $20? You say, yo, can you do a video on me? I said, put $20 in the Cash App. I said, put $20 in the super chat, right? He got low. He got low, CW. I said, yo, put $20. Look. CW is Team Shanewz boxing. Yo, I don't like to put my guy's business out there, but I know CW won't even mind, right? Yo, CW is Team Shanewz boxing, right? This guy always hits me up behind the scenes. And this is why I'm doing this to you guys now. The CW, please, let it be known, man. Right? CW donates to my channel. If I do a video for him or I do some content for him, he takes care of me. So I be feeling bad. I'm like, damn, fuck that. This dude right here, answer CW, tell him, I'm cutting him a break. I'm cutting you a break, man. When I said just put $20 in the Cash App for a video, I'm cutting you a break, man. I am cutting you a break. Right? My man CW, that's why we're rocking and rolling where we're at right now. Because guys like CW and Gumbo buying merchandise, supporting the House of Dragons, aka the War Eagles, man. Right? AKA the War Eagles, man. See what CW said? You're cutting him a break. Facts. Well, but CW has been supporting the War Eagles, aka the House of Dragons. See, the moment I asked him for $20, look, I asked him for $20 to do a video. He turned into a job turkey. See, these turkeys is in here hiding. yeah, these job turkeys is in here hiding, man. Yeah, we are the War Eagles, man, aka the House of Dragons, man. When I have the Council of the War Eagles, CW thumbnails, Mr. Gumbo, NYT, it's the War Eagles Council, aka the House of Dragons, man. We are dragon riders, man. You got to go over there to the chitlin, jive turkey circuit, man. You know, where the crows congregate. It's no crows over here, man. It's still crows over here. But moving right along, man. Content, man. Yo, did you see Clarissa Shields get at 50 Cent, right? I'm telling you right now, I got the phone call. I'm gonna say alleged, right? To cover myself, right? I see was Chris Jackson, aka Boo Boo. 50 is the man, right? What he's doing right now is promoting, man. He's promoting, man. He's helping Clarissa and Pat Poose and all these people out, man. Alleged. I'm gonna say alleged, man. I don't want to get in trouble. Alleged, man. That's what he's doing. Look, that's what he's doing right now. See? Ah, man. Ah, look at my uncle. My uncle over here laughing. Look, right? Yo, 50 is crazy. 50 is crazy. Oh man. Right? But that's what he's doing, man. Because she's getting A1 promotion right now, man. She got a fight coming up. She got a fight coming up. CW said, I think 50 and Clarissa will be a good couple. Now she's with Pat Poose, man. Pat Poose. She's with Pat Poose, man. Pat Poose is her manager. Pat Poose is her manager, CW. They good. They running the play right now, man. That's all they doing, man. They running the play. Because she's getting a lot of traction and promotion and all of that, man. They running the play, man. Right? When 50 Cent talk about you or repost you, right? You up. Right? Just like how this guy right here reposted us, CW. Look. Let me show you something, CW. These niggas be talking about nobody watches us, CW. Watch this. Oh, man, right here, let me pull this shit up real quick, right? Yo, the funny salesman, over 1.9 million subscribers. Right? So he's doing views out the ass. He's doing views out the ass, man. This man. This man is doing views out the ass, right? I just wanted to show you his content. He's all the way up. Shout out to this one right here was good. The funny salesman, right? Now, when we go back over here, put that right here, right? This is why I tell you, CW. You know, me and you build behind the scenes all the time. But this is why I tell you some of the stuff that I tell you, right? And I'll be like, yo, these guys are all frauds and felonious capers. They are the War Eagles. Shout out to John Hope Bryant, right? That was despicable, man. He got that man locked up. But yesterday, the funny salesman reposted us. CW, it's no longer on here. I should have showed it this morning, but I still have it in the archive. The funny salesman reposted us. CW. The funny salesman, that man right there, he reposted us. Right? And I laugh because I'd be like, damn, these guys always be wanting to talk about how I do no views, nobody watches me. But I can show the real influencers that do big numbers reposting my work all the time. But you guys want me to believe that nobody watches me. That nobody watches me. So who's the joke really on, man? Who is the joke really on? CW, are you busy? Are you busy? I hit my hour mark. I'm done. I'm done. This was the hour of reactions. Are you busy, CW? But yo, John Hope Bryant broke this shit down, right? All I did, my reaction. See, I give people they flowers. Look, this was my reaction was to this, and I put out some fire content to it. I put out fire content. It was to this right here, right? This is spot on. Listen to this. I want y'all to catch this. This is why I created the War Eagle.
Eagles don't fly in packs. You never seen a flock of eagles. I did a whole thing on this. There's three types of people, like three types of birds: eagles, buzzards, and turkeys. Eagles don't fly in packs.
No, eagles, buzzards. Are high. Look, I was nice, right? Look, CW, I was nice. I said pigeons, right? He called them buzzards. Yo, John O'Brien is raw, right? I said pigeons and crows, man. He called them buzzards. Look.
Altitude birds, they're regal. They're not arrogant, they're not pumped up. They're just themselves. They're loners because they're high altitude and they don't need crowds to define who they are. They really respect them and learn to like them. They like them, they respect them. But you have buzzards that are low altitude birds, and they love.
Yo, buzzards, right? Yo, what does YouTube boxing consist of? A bunch of buzzards. All right, he's breaking it down. Catch the energy, man. I did the video to this, man. That's where I got it from. Buzzards. That's what YouTube boxing consists of. That's why they love to be in groups and panels, because they're buzzards, right?
Packs. They're always stepping on someone else's head to elevate themselves. They're player hating, never. Turkeys got wings and can't fly. All they do is profile. Well, here's an example, another great example of a bird that attacks an eagle, and it's a crow. And crows are not the only birds that attack an eagle, but they are very consistent in how they attack. They don't do it one-on-one because eagles are.
Yeah, how does that sound, CW? Am I killing it tonight? How's the content? They don't attack one-on-one. They're in the bushes. They be hiding. They're cowards. They don't attack one-on-one, right? They're scary. They're scary. They want to jump you.
Apex predators. They're the top of the food chain. So they don't attack them frontal. They get mobs of crows and they come at them and they peck at their behind their head. They do in ways that they can't fight back. And they're hoping to irritate the eagle, so the eagle and the eagle starts swinging and gets emotional and loses their balance and loses their focus and lies in the gutter with these gutter birds. But what does the eagle do? Can't make this up. It's brilliant. The eagle flies high. The eagle keeps its cool. Doesn't even bother by the pecking. Realizes that the crow is winning the battle, but it's going to lose the war. The eagle steps over mess, not in it. No pun intended.
Steps over
because it's flying, of course, not walking. The eagle keeps going higher and higher. Where the altitude is, the air.
Sounds like sauce work. I just keep going higher and higher, man. This is year 6, man. Yo, year 6. I'm just going higher and higher, man. January 31st is the fight. You niggas bought a ticket yet? Tickets are on sale, man. When are you going to cover a fight? I'm just going higher and higher, man. When are you going to post a sponsorship, man? I'm just going higher and higher, man. When are you going to post a motion? I'm just going higher and higher, man. When are you going to post you working with a fighter?
Thinner and the altitude is higher, and the crow can't sustain that level of frequency. The crow can't sustain that altitude, that consistency of excellence at that higher level. There's too much. The wind, the pressure, it's too much for the crow. The crow drops off. The crow falls off. The crow may actually end their life trying to hang and irritate the eagle at that level. Man. If they
heard that, go kill yourself, man. You may try to end your life. That's what some of these niggas did. They done ended their life, man. That's why they be online crashing out. A whole nother year, man. We ain't seen them at one fight, man. Yeah, we ain't seen them niggas at one fight, man. CW said, the Eagles is the top of the food chain. And we ain't seen them in one gym.
The eagle just keeps its cool. To argue with a fool proves there are two.
Word.
Over mess and not in it.
Word.
I walk through life consciously oblivious of most things around me because it just doesn't matter.
Fact.
I've said before, ignore the noise. And when I say that
Ignore the
poor
noise.
and underserved neighborhoods are noisy. And I say black and brown because I'm black and I grew up in Compton and South Central, so I can say it with credibility. I'm not talking about the physical noise, although it does manifest often in physical noise. I'm not even talking about a racial group because
Yo, ignore the noise, man. Them niggas be CW, them niggas be making noise, man. Them niggas be making noise, man. All you gotta do, look. Ignore the noise. And if they jump out the bushes, you end the noise. You end the noise, man. Ignore the noise, man. Man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this content tonight, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Man, hopefully y'all enjoyed it tonight, man. We just had a little bit of fun. That was John Hope Bryan. That's where I got that from, man. I watched that yesterday. And I was like, yo, he's spot on with that shit. I was like, yo, that brother is spot on, man. These niggas is nasty out here, man. It is nasty with the noise, man. You know? But this is the Sauce, man. Sauce Experience. Shanewz Boxing, LLC, Media Marketing Management. Serious inquiries only. You do have options. Shout out to CW Thumbnails and whoever that other young brother was, man. He tried to pull a quick one. He wanted me to do a video. I was like, yo, $20, man. It's still $20 up, man. Put $20 up, man. You see my body of work now. My work, the body of work is speaking for itself. That Mr. Gumbo Sauce commercial is fire. Fire, man. I like the gumbo the gumbo goddamn my freaking thumbnails. The gumbo thumbnails are fire, man. Look at the Mr. Gumbo thumbnails. Right? And this is what these guys was into. That's why I be killing them, CW, saying it's cool when they do it, man. You guys been doing this for years. Look at that. Look at the gumbo thumbnails. The gumbo thumbnails right here, man. There it is. Mr. Gumbo Sauce. Those are his thumbnails, man. 175 and up, man. Serious inquiries only, man. Serious inquiries only, man. Show and prove, man. Thank you, CW. He said, great live. We trying. We trying. I appreciate you being on deck, man. See, by you being on deck and live in the comments up, man, them niggas that be in the bushes, they got to stay in the bushes. Shout out to Gio. Look, Gio the Juggernaut liked it to post about the crows, right? He called them buzzins. Who is that? Somebody's coming downstairs. Are you going to go check it out? Are you checking it out? Who is that, Daffy? Who is that, Daffy? Somebody was coming downstairs. Daffy got on her job. Good. Daffy was in here laying down mad farts. She was laying down mad farts in here, man. I gotta stop feeding them eggs, man. Eggs makes them gassy. But yeah, he called them buzzins, man. I said pigeons and turkeys and chickens. Gumbo said chickens. But those are the gumbo thumbnails right there. Kind of fire. Right? Look at Gumbo. Shout out to Gumbo. Y'all seen this? Well, nah. They probably hit his commercial. They hit his commercial. Here it is right here. Then I had to come with the War Eagles, man. The War Eagle Council, man. Now, you have to earn your badge to become a War Eagle over here. CW is a War Eagle. Gumbo is a War Eagle. NYT is a War Eagle. You have to earn that badge of honor to be a Dragon Rider or War Eagle. A lot of you guys can't earn it, man. It's not in you. It's not on you. It's not on you, man. Right? Because you guys are what? Crows. You guys are turkeys. You guys are buzzings. Right? War eagles fly alone, man. War eagles hold it down, man. Right? These guys are war eagles, man. Alec, what up, man? Hit the like button, Alec. Can I get $1, Alec? I need to go get another Red Bull. Can I get $1? You have $1 for me, Alec? I want to go get another Red Bull. Please, give me $1. Right? And to that brother that was threatening me, right? Well, he was saying, yo, I don't know how to use a gun. Look, I'm going to show you right here. This is for educational purposes, right? Here is my Glock 19. You notice how I took it out my holster, right? My holster's on my side. Look. Right out the holster. Hand is not on the trigger, right? Now I'm going to take out the clip, right? 1, 2, 3. Now that I know I cocked it 3 times, right? I know there's nothing in the chamber. Show you. He said I couldn't handle a gun. Look at that. Look down the barrel. It's empty. Now I may play around on the trigger. Because now I know it's empty. See, the hand is on the trigger. If I do fuck around and pull the trigger, nothing is going to happen, right? Nothing is going to happen. But this brother said I did not know how to handle a gun. No, I was trained properly how to handle a gun. I could put a bullet between your eyes with this gun, right? But this is my Glock 19, one of my favorites, right? I was never a Glock 19 guy, but now I do. Because if you know, these are military police guys use the Glocks. Now she's ready to rock and roll. And look where my hand is once again. Educational purposes only. See where my hand is, not on the trigger at all. Back in the holster. Now that was for educational purpose. How much is $1 gift? Cash App right here. Throw it in the Cash App. What is your name, Alec? Donate it right here. $1. $1. Right here, Alec. You want to give $1? Here's my Cash App. Here's my Cash App. Put it in the Cash App. I'll put the Cash App on the screen. Hold on. Where is it? Matter of fact, here I'll just $1 in the Cash App, man. Right here. Or super chat. Throw it in the super chat, man. Whatever fancies you. Whatever fancies you there, good brother. Whatever fancies you. You can't even get a Red Bull for $1, man. You can't even get a Red Bull for $1. I can't get nothing with $1, brother. Right? But $1 will add up. $1 becomes $2, and so forth and so forth. But put $1 in the Cash App. Right? Put $1 in the Cash App. Right? Oh, you don't have Cash App yet? Oh, so put $1 in the super chat. All right? But those are the War Eagles, man. My War Eagle Council consists of a couple good men. Right? They are my War Eagle Councils, CW Thumbnails, NYT, Mr. Gumbo. That's the War Eagle Councils, a.k.a. the House of Dragons. He said, I'll be right back. I got to go. Got to do. Okay, cool. It's cool when you do it. See you later. Thank you for pulling up, Alec. Hopefully you you sub to the channel. Share the content. Right? But yeah, that was, hold on, let me break down my 9mm over here, y'all. Let me get the 9mm. I'll break down the 9mm on camera for y'all. Right? I had the Glock on my hip. I'll break down the 9mm. Look. Right? Here's the 9mm breakdown. This was my favorite. This is the 9mm, two-tone, I call her. Two-tone. Notice again, hand is not on the trigger. Educational purposes, right? Educational purposes. This is the 9mm right here. I didn't have this on me today. I had the Glock. But look, when I handle two guns, look, hands ain't on the trigger. See, hands ain't on the trigger. Proper educational purposes. Two guns up, right? But back over here, as you can see, this is the 9mm Smith & Wesson. Proper technique, right? Take the clip out. The clip is out now. Now, the hands are still not on the trigger because, like I said, I do not know if it's a live round in here. I don't want to play around. 1, 2, 3. Now, I know that's not a live round in here, so I can touch the trigger, but I'm not. I'm going to show you. Nothing in there. So now, if my hand does necessarily mess with the trigger, I know I'm safe. Yeah. This is my 9. This was my favorite right here. It's not though. I like my Glock. That's why I have my Glock on me. This is a nice one too, though. Now she's dangerous. She's dangerous, y'all. She is dangerous and ready to go. Now look, if you notice, hand is not nowhere on that trigger because she's dangerous, ready to go, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the sauce. And hopefully that guy that came in here and said, I don't know how to handle a gun. Watch that. That was, a little tutorial, man. Maybe I'll start doing gun videos and shit, man. Let me timestamp that. 1 hour, such and such mark. So maybe I'll use that. But knowing how these guys play, they would give me a copyright strike for that. All right? They give me a copyright strike. But like I said, hopefully y'all enjoyed the sauce today, man. Maybe I'll come back on later. It's only 6:09. I'm going to watch a movie. Man. It's early still, man. My kids shall be returning in a couple hours. I think. I don't know. Do they go back to school tomorrow or Tuesday? I got to find out. Man. But this is the sauce. I'm going to put my weapons up, y'all. I'm going to put my guns up now, man. I'm going to secure my guns in my safe. All right? Yeah, when y'all see this, well, I haven't shown it. I got a nice pocket rocket, y'all. You know what a pocket rocket is? A pocket rocket is a baby 380. It's really a backup piece. A pocket rocket. It's right in your pocket, man. I took Joe Dini to the gun shop when I showed him the Desert Eagle. Because he's always talking about, y'all want a Desert Eagle. I'm like, you don't want no. The Desert Eagle is too big, man. If I had a Desert Eagle on my waist right here, that's an uncomfortable carry. Because this guy's so much, I want a Desert Eagle. I'm like, no, you don't. I'm like, that shit sounds good. Do you know what a Desert Eagle, how big it is? A Desert Eagle, shout out to all the military guys, right? That's some shit you might have on you right here. Military dudes, like the Marines and Green Beret type guys, they might have it strapped to their thigh. Right? That's a big handgun, man. A very big handgun. If you know, you know, right? But this guy said, yo, I want the Desert Eagle. No, you don't. No, you don't. Daffy, you upstairs? Is Daffy upstairs with you? Is Daffy upstairs with you? Is Daffy upstairs with you? When do the kids come back? Do they have school tomorrow? Are you about to be up for work in the morning? Shut up. Shut up, kitty. Shut up, kitty. Shut up, kitty. Daffy's a switch sider. Yo, she ran upstairs, right? That's what she does. She came down here and was lighting it up with all the farts and then runs upstairs, man. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this Sauce thing. Maybe I'll come back on in 2 hours, man. Watch me a little movie or something, man. Content, though, man. The War Eagle Council, man. For those of y'all that want to be a part of the War Eagles, if you have a lot of crow traits in you, you already know you're not a War Eagle, man. War Eagles, shout out to John Hope Brown, like he said, they fly alone, they fly high. A lot of you guys can't even get off the ground. Yeah, you guys are turkeys, man, and chickens and buzzards. That's why you gather in the crow crews and crow flocks. But this is the Sauce. Experience the news by Shanewz.
You can beat me, man. I'm a real one. I'm here. I'm waiting. I've been beaten in the amateurs. I've taken L's before. We haven't taken L's in years, bro. Because we perfected the game, you know. And when we're in the ring, we're not just fighting and you know, just beating people up. We're outclassing them. We're finessing them. You know what I mean? As my trainer said, Bed Genny, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose. He never said strong fighters win, weak fighters lose, fast fighters win, slow fighters lose, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose, okay? I fought a smarter fight against Danny Garcia, won that. I fought a smarter fight.
This is your boy Jamel Simplify Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplify, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimo-Keloa. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
You keep talking, man, and you shut the fuck up.